Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna talk about Daredevil Born Again Episode 2, Optics. Without sidetracking way too much, I'm just gonna say spoilers ahead for the series in this video. It's gonna be a recap of what I saw, what I thought of some of the scenes, and it's gonna include, well, the scenes, of course. Not visibly, but I'm gonna talk about them. So if you haven't seen the show, come back later and I will get straight into it now. So after a devastating first episode, which left me in my comfy clothes because I needed some comfort in my life after that, we are now in episode 2 and we still miss Foggy very dearly. Yes, I'm gonna stay on the death of fucking Foggy. God dang it, Marvel, how could the fuck you do that? Alright, this episode, well, of course, Mayor Fisk is now a thing and we see a lot of that in this. And I have to say that in the first episode, I did not really notice the brute man that was Wilson Fisk, and at some points he even made me believe that he actually did want to change, that he actually really wants to become a better man, a man for the people, a man for his city, more like to say after what he said in episode 1, that he wasn't for the people, he was for his city. So yeah. In the end of this episode, we got our confirmation that that's not the case. The man's still a jackass, and he still does jackassy things, and just seeing that change in him and seeing him never change after he really tries to, it really is nice. It really was something to look forward to for the rest of the series. I really liked what they did with Wilson Fisk in this, and especially the thing with the commissioner. It was all done very well, and I was really excited to see more of that storyline. The one thing about the whole was very interesting, but it also made me very excited to see him develop more as a mayor of New York City. And I'm excited to see what the rest of the series does, but I'm also kind of excited to see if they will actually keep him on for more stuff, like maybe a Spider-Man 4. Will he pop up in there as a mayor? I hope he will stay a mayor in this, unlike, if you haven't seen Captain America, The Brave New World, skip 10 seconds, unlike, well, of course, Harrison Ford being president and then just not anymore at the end. You know what I mean? Something like that. I just want to keep this all going a little longer than that. Alright, then we also have the White Tiger storyline coming into fruition, which is also quite nice. I did not expect them to make it so brutal. I am kind of disappointed it's again with the police corruption, but I am also thinking like, yeah, of course it's police corruption again. It's always police corruption, so it makes sense why it is that now. And I have to say, that end fight really got me hyped and disappointed at the same time. I was really hyped because it was an awesome fight. It was brutal. There were some brutal things happening in it. But the disappointing part is it was too short. Yeah, it was that good. It was too short. It was that phenomenal. I wanted more of it. It was just not enough with that end fight, and I am interested in seeing where that goes, because obviously Matt has fought all these people now without him wearing the mask or the costume, because he's Daredevil no more. So will there be consequences to that? That was really intense to see. Like, why would he put himself in that situation? I mean, of course, we know why he put himself through that situation, but it was still a very interesting situation to be in. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with that. This episode, I really liked it. It was a lot of setting up again, but in a good way of the word, of course, with the White Tiger, with that man with the court, with everything else, and just a few bits and pieces of the Muse, which is coming in this series. If you don't know who the Muse is gonna be this, if you watched Watchmen 29 film or just know them, Rorschach, that guy, the guy with the mask with the ink that does weird things. That guy, he looks like that. He paints all over New York, where there was actually a reference to it on a news capture in episode 1 of Daredevil Born Again. So that was really nice. Alright, what did you think of this episode? It was a really, really, really well made introduction or reintroduction into the world of Daredevil, into the world of Hell's Kitchen. We got a little Spider-Man reference, we got an Echo reference in episode 1, so in the end I have to say that I'm quite satisfied and we are off to a great start. I am still excited to see what is coming next for these characters in the following weeks, and I do hope that we will all live to live another day, unlike Foggy, who got pinned by something in the chest, which is really saddening still. Yeah, how did you like the episode? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it, and I want to thank you for watching. Bye bye.